touchy today, you know. Alright, come on. Kinda. Ah! There we go. I think that works. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Cool. Okay. So, put that there. And that'll be my glove. Alright. So, bop. Beyblade glove. Cool. Pretty set. Now, what are these? It sprinkled a little bit, so I was like, ah, damn it. But, you know, it's not too bad. Well, it looks like it's gonna sprinkle more and such, so hopefully not. I hope it holds off. It's supposed to rain around like 4 or 5, but I hope that it just chilled me a little bit, you know. It reminds me of a couple years ago, like with AJ, God rest his soul, when he was going and jumping over the fire. Oh man, my heart. There we go. Just prepping these canvases. And yo, we got 6 people up in here. What's good? How's it going, guys? Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What's up, Hunter? Got Solo up in here. Brandon. Tom. Love the art. Thanks so much, man. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah. You know, just making some more art and enjoying the birthday. I'm officially 29 now, because like, you know, 11/18 in the morning was my birthday. I put out that you know, birthday event a little bit after. So yeah. But making some art. Got my doggos, making sure they're staying clear of the area though. So I'm sure you guys saw Chase. They're both out here. So there's Chase right there. Cute boyo. And then there's Emma. She's running around too. But she's the wild child. Chase is 5, Emma's 1. So she's still in that running around like I went my own ass on stage where she's running around. Yeah, just like that, running around like crazy. But yeah, she's the sweetest thing. She definitely just likes going and talking to her smack, you know. I mean, border collie and also Australian Shepherd. But yeah, I'm doing 2 live streams. Nice. Random edits. What's good? Yo, thanks so much, Solo. You're 22 years old now. Wait, is your birthday? When's your birthday? A wild DK's always appeared. Yo, DK's up in here. What's up, dude? A wild DK has appeared. That's a rare Pokemon spot. It's freaking awesome. That's my boy. Been a while. How have I been? Eventful, man. I mean, good but eventful. Like, back in July, I lost, you know, lost Sable. You know, because I've talked with you. And then lost AJ as well. So, like, it was hard. And, you know, just, like, coping with that, working and stuff. But also, like, life changes even with that. Switched jobs. And, you know, got a new one that requires 6 days a week, but you know, still just going and cranking, but switching around a lot of stuff, a lot of change, but doing the damn thing and just growing, man. You know, been making a ton of art and incorporating my art even into the channel as well, because you know, of course, doing all things Beyblade and bakugan, but also just showing off the art. So yeah, and I'm just glad to be here, man. 29, you know, it just makes you think about life. But yeah, even just thinking how, like, with each year you see how you've grown and such. And I can even tell my body, because I remember back like years ago, like I partied a little bit, you know, drinking and stuff, and definitely got on the bigger side. And one thing I wanted to do was like lose that weight and get back to like the good condition that I well, I've been in, but like, you know, just being in good condition going forward. And like, I've been doing a lot of workouts and waking up early and doing stretches and stuff, you know, with my girlfriend, with my love. And also like the job that I do, it's a lot of like just mixing and stuff and, you know, like making food and everything. But it's helped me to get in really good shape, and plus eating healthier. We make like homemade smoothies and stuff, so I can even see it in my body. It's crazy, dude. Like it's showing the work that's going in. Like I don't know, feel like Xhaka, like literally like Xhaka or Xander. But yeah, you know, it's been eventful and wild, but there's been some low lows, but there's been some really high highs, and just glad to be here, man. You know, 29. You know, it's the time I always just reflect on life and everything. So, yeah. But with that, figure go and celebrate, and I'm honored you guys are even here. Like, thanks so much for joining me on my birthday. Gonna do some art, make some pieces here. Um, so I got 3 back there that I kind of prepped already a little bit, and then I just got the other 2 canvases out. So I'm gonna make 5 pieces. The tech should be charged up enough, but yeah, we should be fine. I gotta charge my my tech more, but then again, I'm always freaking, you know, like filming and stuff. Your birthday's on April 3rd. Oh, okay. 2002, nice. Um, ATT Poison Hydra is great. Nice. When you said my head is spinning like a Beyblade. Oh, yeah. It was probably when I was in the merry-go-round with my friends, but yo, thanks so much, man. That's really cool, man. Glad to see you're in good spirits. Been away from the Beyblade scene for a bit now. Slightly been keeping up here and there, but I had to show my goat some love. I appreciate it, man. Yo, DK, I'm telling you, like Beyblade X, the way the series is going, you know, having those Metal Fight vibes and everything. I want the balance of the game. Y'all know me. It's like I don't focus on competitive. I focus on all the bays and showcasing all of them because there's been so many amazing battles. Even with bays that people say are trash. Like, not only people being that much in the Shinobi Shadow as much as like Quinn has some crazy plot armor and such in the show. But I think it's a fun bay. And, you know, even the battles that you get out of it, they're all still intense. And I love the gear ridge is a thing because it makes it where literally there's no crazy stamina spawn spots in the stadium, you know. You play your cards the right way. And that's one thing that's nice about it. Like, there's so much balance with it. And I'm liking what they're doing with the story. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting take on what we've seen before with Beyblade. Because when you make a story, you want to see something that you haven't fully seen before. And they've already done that big time with Beyblade X. And it's awesome. And I also love the female representation. How we have so many female bladers with their own unique bays. Because that's something I've been like, yo, bruh, come on. And already with this first season, they knocked it out of the park. But, yeah. So, I'm digging it, man. You should definitely like look into it big time. It's awesome. It's really really dope. Yo, Sigma Banana. One time, Fina, how are you doing? A Town Down Under's gonna break up. I'm wondering how. One of them's turning on the other. One of them's gonna turn on the other. I could see Theory remaining a heel and then Waller becoming like a face. I don't know. I see, yeah, Theory staying heel more than Waller staying heel. My favorite custom bay. I can't say it. I don't have like one favorite custom. You know, you already know. Love them all for different reasons. Am I gonna do any Beyblade X battles in this live stream? In this live stream, no. I might have a live stream later, and I might do some Beyblade X battles. Because honestly, it's like, yeah, I haven't done a live stream doing X battles yet, so you know, I think about it. No, not you. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Um, let's see here. Favorite X Bay is Drawn Sword or Sword Dran? Yeah, for sure. Uh, what am I gonna have for my birthday dinner? Um, so my girlfriend's amazing and picked up like chicken and also some you know, some stuff to make a platter with like different meats and stuff, and we're gonna have that. And she also got like some ginger beer, It's not actual beer, you know, like it's like how root beer, you know, but ginger beer. And she got some of those. But yeah. So dude, it's crazy. Like literally it's been a year since I last bought like any sort of alcohol. And very grateful. You guys can even see like with the demeanor and everything, and just trying to stay in good shape and do the damn thing, you know. But yeah. Also got a hat on, repping the college because you know it did shut down out there last semester back in May, and it's closed for good. So you know, not having any students or any staff or anybody coming back, which you know, it's in the heart and makes me tear up like crazy, man, because it was just such an amazing place. But you know, in honor, gotta wear it. But let's get into some of the art. And I promise I'm not ignoring your comments or anything. I will of course come back between each piece and look at the comments and everything. But we're gonna go with it. So let's see. It like sprinkled a little bit, so I'm just getting the water off. That way like the paint will stick. But I think I got my color schemes for all of them. So I'll leave it up to you guys actually before I go. Which one should I do first? Oh, there goes Emma. But should I do the lavender one, which is that one? Should I do the blue one, or should I do the gold one? I'll let you guys pick. Doggo, yup. Got an awesome feeling if Hasbro's gonna make more remakes, also MFB remakes and Burst remakes. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a bunch of remakes of both. I want to see the plastic gen ones will have the big four after Drasil, because Drasil's definitely coming. Probably what, November? Maybe it'll drop, or October, one of the two. I won't be surprised if it's a part of like October news or November news. But yeah, we got Storm Pegasus coming. We've got Lightning El Drago on the way, which I'm hype as hell, dude. They could do Rock Leone, literally ball, or gear ball if they want to. Rock Leone. Shit. I mean, for stamina, Flame Sagittario being an option, but it would be like, they wouldn't have like the C145, or maybe they could just put like maybe they'll put like 360 or 380 on it, truth be told, because it'll be like the wing sticking out as it spins. So maybe it'll be like 360 or 380, and then they just do spike. I can imagine that because it's literally C145S is the combo. So, you know, Flame Sagittario, Rock Leone, they could do both of those. Those being the main ones. If there was an Earth Eagle, I don't know. That might be that thing might be too busted, truth be told, because Earth Eagle is round in general, and then MFB it's strong, and then even the Burst remake with the right parts is pretty damn strong too. So I don't know. It might be too much for Axe. But yeah. Or maybe if they play it the right way. I mean, Night Shield, which is strong but not like OP. But yeah, we have to see. But let me call that my puppy real quick. Emma, win. Emma, come on. Come here. Come here. Sit. Look at me. Good girl. Hey, look at me. Come on. Good girl. Okay. Want to run around more than one? Chase, you're chilling. Chase, come on. Come on, Chase. Come on. Nice, sir. I need you to evacuate the area because Dad is going to be making some artwork. We're making some artwork, and I want you to get the food. Okay? Come on, Chase. Come on. Chase, come on. Come on. Come on. I need you to stay on this side. You should have everyone over. You gotta stay. You gotta stay. I don't want you in here with you. You gotta stay back. You going inside? You wanna go up? Okay. So I'm gonna put them inside real quick, and then I'll be right back. But they the cutest. They do the cutest. But they definitely the best. Emma, come on. Okay. So, got blue, lavender. Favorite ex Beyblade. I don't know. I can't pick. I really can't because there's so many awesome ones right now. Um, but yeah. So, got a lavender. Saw blue. So it's split. If I get one more vote, I'll decide which one I do. 'Cause, I mean, I'm gonna go in order, like regardless. I'm just gonna let you guys pick what order. And for the last two pieces, you know what? The last two pieces, I'll show off the colors that I haven't done that many pieces with, and I'll let you guys choose from them. So you guys will pick the last two, the colors to the last two that I do. How's everyone doing? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Birthday. So, you know what? I'll just do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright. So, let's see. Yang was good. Happy birthday, bro. I love you, man. Yo, I love you too. How's Roman gonna appear again at Bash of Berlin? I don't know. He might show up at Bash. The Bloodline has to be doing something at Bash in Berlin. If they do something at Bash in Berlin, then maybe he might show up. But if not, it'll probably be the next pay-per-view after. But he's gonna definitely return at a pay-per-view. It's gonna build towards Survivor Series for sure. What happens next with Roman? But Roman versus Jacob will be a good match, or Roman versus Solo, either one will be a good match. But it's gonna ultimately build towards Survivor Series. But, yeah. Alright. So I'll go with the blue one first. Then I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's all done. If you do spray paint art, wear a mask. I've just done so many of these and I stay away from the fumes and such. So, that way you guys can hear me too and I'm not yelling through a mask. But, of course, be safe with it and cautious. Okay. Looks like a Pop-Tart. So cool. Literally reminds me of a freaking Pop-Tart. Okay. Be gone, sir. Oh, yeah. Only a little bit of that, so use that sparingly. thing I like to do is some paints get really low. I'll use them for the splatter, like at the end for some pieces. That way, like the legacy of that color goes on a little bit, even with the last little bit. So it's even using the last bits of paint. Oh, this one's gonna look cool as hell. And they all do. There we go. Now. Hell yeah, there it is. A little bit more. You're good. You're good. More. The important thing too is to know not to overwork it. Okay, baby. Nope. Nope. GG's. This one. Yeah. Freaking crows. But, so we got one piece down. All right. So let's see. Do-do-do. Earth Eagle 380 disc ball. I put it on Hexa because it's like WD. That's just me. But yeah, like a 980 Hexa or something. Wonder how Roman's gonna feud with Jake. Oh, what, Jake Paul? Because of the feud with like Logan? I don't know if that would happen. Would you say your art pieces are all made with many different feelings and emotions along with color chosen? And what inspires me? Let's see here. I'll read all of it. Let's see. That birthday video you even said about you stopping drinking. I know it's hard to talk about, but very proud of you, man. Keep it up. You're sober, looking healthy, and great life. Life itself is a beautiful piece of art to take care of, bro. It'll turn into the greatest canvas along with God being the greatest partner. Your facts. Like, you facts. Exactly what you're saying, dude. For real. So peaceful where you live along with the greenery, just the natural sound of the wind and trees is so soothing. It's amazing, man. I love it. I love being able to like come outside and just hear this. I love all of the seasons for different reasons because it's like moved here in the wintertime and you hear like just it's quiet because like all the snow, especially on really snowy days, it tunes out like a lot of the sound, but you just see all of the snow fall and such. It's really, really crazy. And then in the springtime when everything starts to, come out of hibernation, everything's starting to grow, all the greenery's coming in, that bush started to bud. You could see through it big time, but then it started to bud, and then it actually, like, all of it just buds right up, and then it encloses this whole area, and it makes it really, really pretty. It's such a nice yard. Haven't seen it in the fall, but it's going to be even crazier, because, like, in fall time, and say, like, about a month or two, like, especially around beginning October, it's gonna be like rainbow colors around here because like all the different trees and such and all the leaves, they change so much. It's gonna be really, really pretty, man. But yeah, and yeah, like you said, I mentioned in the video about like it being a big milestone, like a year since I've drank or even thought of like getting a bottle or anything. So it's like you just get to that point. It's like, nah, man, just living life and grinding. I've had a lot of family members and such in my life pass from, drinking and stuff. So I'm just like, nah, you look back and it's like, okay, like when I was like younger, like 21 and such, all right, and then now just being at the point, it's like, I'm 29. I've had people tell me like, oh, hey, like, even like the 30s would be good. I'm just like, nah, I'm at that point, I'm good, like, not judging people when they do it. It's just like responsibly. Of course, that's the biggest emphasis. Responsibly, be safe and such with it all times. But yeah, not my cup of tea. Love you too, Kimbo 311. I just choked on air. Oh my god. Brandon was good. I mean Jacob Fatu. I don't. Didn't tell you I call him Jake because it's common. Oh, I see what you mean. Roman versus Jacob. that being a big match I could set up for Roman versus Jacob and Roman versus Solo, both of them, because you know the Tongans, he bodied both of the Tongans at the same time. Man, he wrecked Tonga Tonga and Tongalo. But you know, Jacob not being so easy to take down, so that would be a big one. Solo being a big one. Once he gets through Jacob and he gets through Solo, that'll be the point where it's like it's a build up for the final boss. This is literally a video game build up, y'all, with big time plot twists and such. And the plot twist is gonna be like Solo going and doing some did it for the Rock type shit, and then yeah, it being revealed that the Rock, the final boss. He's called the final boss. You got the OTC versus the final boss. That's the build up they're doing. When will it happen? I think Mania. I think Mania this year. After Rock Roman happens, that's the story for Rock. I think The Rock will actually retire from wrestling after that, because that's the big story that people want to see in the big match. Besides that, like, you know, it could be it for Rock, because he's got so many priorities and everything. And it'll be emotional too if it's like that match does happen in next year's WrestleMania 2025. The Rock will retire. John Cena's confirmed retiring. That hits in the heart, big time, dude. 2 megastars. But yeah. And these freaking bees. And there's Emma. She'd be a gremlin. But, you know, she's the sweetest girl. But you saw her run around. She's so sweet when she was talking her smack. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think is the best Beyblade X stock combo minus Phoenix Wing? I would say probably Wizard Rod at this stage. But yeah. Hey man, I've been watching your videos for a long time. I really enjoy your videos. It made me collect Beyblades again. I hope your channel grows more. Yo, Goober Gaming, I appreciate it big time, man. Thank you so much. Like, there's so many goats in the community. There's so many underrated channels in the community as well. We just, like, that's the big thing I want to see is everybody grow, because it's a win-win. You know, more people getting into Beyblade and such, it makes it more, there's more people creating channels or getting into the game and such, and then it's making Beyblade grow, and literally everybody wins. Beyblade getting bigger, it can make it where people's channels even grow that much more, and just, I'm that type of dude that likes seeing hammocks, you know what I mean? Not like, oh hey, trying to be the strongest, being the best and such, because Beyblade is literally rock, paper, scissors, same thing with bakugan. It's about just having fun with it and doing your very best with it, you know what I mean? There's no perfect Beyblade, no matter how much anybody tries to say. It's about the strategy and stuff with it, and about going in and having fun. And it's crazy that even if I were to go to an event, how many people want to like go up and face me, or how many people have even seen me at events and been like, yo, it's Kimbo. I'll never forget it. Like the Battle of the Baytubers in 2017 when I went out to LA for the first time with JoJo and Tajan, and it was nuts, dude. That was the first event I ever been a part of, and I got second place in it. It was my first WBO tournament ever, and got second. But I'll never forget it. Getting there and literally, like, we set up. I put my bays down, got a few bays, got my launcher, and went over to a stadium and got a little bit of my equipment. I was gonna get my equipment, but then went over to the stadium, you know, set down my bays, just started practice launching, doing practice battles, and then even on my way over, I started walking, I just hear one person say, oh, it's Kimbo. And then it got really quiet. Like, it was, I could hear my footsteps. It was surreal. It gave me freaking goosebumps, dude. Like, it was insane. And then I went to a stadium and just started launching, and then there was a kid that showed up. Really freaking nervous, like insanely nervous, you know. And they're just like, can I battle you? And I was like, yeah, of course, let's go for it. And then, you know, just had a battle, and after that battle, they walked away with the biggest smile on their face. Like, oh my God, like, just had a crazy battle. And then there's like a line of people, and it just started. I'm like just sitting there doing some battles. I'm like, all right, let's go. You know, have some fun doing some battles, getting warmed up and stuff. And it was just a really surreal experience, man. It was also where I met Alta. It was great, actually getting a win over like WBO member Alta. Alta is really freaking good, and knew that from the jump. And in a freaking close battle, managed to get the win. It was nuts, man. But like, it was just insane. Like, literally went undefeated up until the final battle, and then I lost in the final battle. And you guys would know it was JoJo, you know. I tried to use the banana, but she was like, nah, man, use Legends friggin', because left rotation was the way to take it out. And that's just, it was so cool. It's so cool to see. It's like, yeah, that left rotation push, that being like the main flaw at the time for Garuda, because Maximum Garuda, this was around the time when like it just got released, and it was like, oh my god, the banana, and like first making memes about it, but then it being like, this thing's so good, it's gonna get banned. But yeah, it was awesome. It was a really really crazy experience, man. But just moments like that hitting the heart like crazy, like even being able to tell stories like that, like living this and also experiencing that, it's nuts. It's really really wild. Um, let's see here. 22. I was born on April 3rd, 2002. Nice, man. So April. Okay, okay. So your birthday's around like WrestleMania time. That's really cool. The best moment, Shu coming back in Super King. I broke my flip flop. Yep, I was so hyped. I was like, this man Shu, he's draining him. What the? It's insane. Let's see here. Yeah, me too, bro. I lost my little brother. I was his caretaker, even missing days off school just to take care of him. So it hit home when you said, I know I'm not alone. Yeah, for sure, man. Making the content on here, especially too, is about anybody who's really going through it. Like, having a place to just come in and hopefully somehow, some way, putting a smile on your face and getting you to laugh or smile for a second, even when things are really, really tough. Because life can be that way. This whole time period's been tough for sure, and a lot of different changes and things. But if I'm able to have it where you guys come in here and I can get you to laugh for even 5 seconds, you just and like have air come out of your nose and add that little bit of serotonin, and you go about your day, that I know I did my job. You know what I mean? But it's an absolute honor for those that stick around, enjoy the content, watch the content, how much it's grown and such. And even if I comment somewhere, people are like, "Yo, Kimbo," and that is the most surreal crap ever. Like, it's insane, dude. Like, for real. I go and I comment somewhere or something, and it's like, "Yo, Kimbo's over here." And it's like people get so hyped. I'm like, "Hey, what's up? What's up? How's it going?" It's nuts, man. You guys are the goats. And it's about spreading that love and that positivity and uplifting, because life's tough, and when life gets hard, it's about just trying to do what you can, you know. Something I say a lot to people because I think it's true, man. And it's like a quote from the Boondocks. Huey said it to Grandpa, or asked his grandpa. If you see the Boondocks, you know what I'm talking about. But he's basically like, "Granddad, what do you do when you know you can't sit by and do nothing, but there's nothing that you can do?" Granddad said, "You do what you can." And that's it, man. You do what you can. You just live life, you have fun, and you do what you can. That's all that be. And sometimes I get nervous. I'm like, oh God, these things. I haven't been stung by a bee literally since college, and I don't plan on it. Last time I got stung, it was like I was in college and literally eating breakfast, and I got stung in the neck, and I was like, oh my God. Literally, it was the beginning of like when I started college too. It was insane, but yeah, I'll never forget that. I was like, oh man, the toothpaste and everything got the stinger out. Ew. Yeah, but that right there influenced me. Like, I'm like, if I ever get tattoos, back then I said that, I'm like, I'm never getting a neck tattoo. But I got arms. But like I said, Stone Cold might be there just for stun. I don't know. We got to see though. X is so popular now. Let's see. Is it just me because I don't like Beyblade? I mean, that's fair. Everybody has their favorite. Everybody has their favorite generations. Main thing just being like, respecting people's opinions, I'd say. Because some people are going to be like, of course, I love Plastic Gen. Or you got Metal Fight fans, or diehard Metal Fight fans. Or same thing for Burst. Hell, I think there's going to be even some for Beyblade X at this stage. Like, everybody has their preferences, but it's just like, what's the point of sitting and putting on another blader because they don't think of the same Bay being awesome as you do? You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the game, the diversity and everything. And it's about including that, Like, that's how you just have like a fun community and a healthy community. Everybody has their favorites, I personally dig how balanced X is. I love every gen for different reasons. I do. Y'all know I started my channel with Metal Fight Beyblade right at the beginning, like Metal Masters, Metal Fury time period, like Metal Fury in Japan, Metal Masters in the US is when I started my channel. So, Yeah. I always have a soft spot for Metal Fight. It's hitting me in the heart that I'm gonna finish the story with it soon. Just got a couple things to get done with it. I plan on finishing my MFB Homage series story by the end of the year. That is the plan. Because I can count on my hands how many battles I have left total at this stage. Because now I'm in the epilogue part. There's a couple things I'm missing, believe it or not. So, yeah. Once I take care of that, then it'll be time for the epilogue. Literally the final. I'll call it. Why not? I'll call it the lost episodes. The final episodes, lost episodes, like how they had for Zero G or Shogun Steel. This is it for Metal Fight Beyblade for me, but you know. And Burst, I've got my BU Plus series. Got one more Burst unboxing, so it's literally that point even with Burst. Got one last unboxing, which might happen within the next couple weeks. And then, of course, Beyblade X. There's so much to do, baby. You already know with that. I got a shit ton to do with X. But yeah, all gens are just awesome. I know I go on tangents and stuff and get excited about things sometimes, but you know, every generation has its amazing things because it's what's paid Beyblade to where it's at now. Yep. Let's see. The system's going all the way. Let's see. It's awesome, Tommy. Happy to hear that. Oh yeah, birthday's on September 8th. Getting new Beyblade X. Yo, nice Solo. It's definitely awesome, man. Like, it's such an awesome gen, and I just love that we can get the products on our shelves. Like anybody who can't get the TT product, now you got your chance to be able to get Bays on shelves, and even more easy to access than TT. Like they put Shane Incendio in a 2-pack rather than it being that 3-pack. You got Shark Edge, which is literally a single, which that's huge when it was a random booster prize. Same thing with Wyvern Gale or Gale Wyvern. I think that's in a 2-pack. Like Tail Viper or Viper Tail, prize Bay in a 2-pack. Like, it's awesome what they're doing, man. Hasbro's being really smart about it, for real. So, I'm excited to see what we're gonna get going ahead. That's why I appreciate you, Kimbo. Love you, bro. Love you too, Ying. Let's see here. You got stung. I'm scared of bees as well. Yeah, this sucked. Yo, Hyper Ninja, thanks so much, man. I have long hair when I was in elementary school, middle school, and high school. I like the new short haircut now for 29 days. You got short hair now? Nice. I used to have an afro when I was young. Like, you look back at, like, all those videos I had an afro, man. And then just over time, like, made it smaller at the high school, and then grew it back out in college and had another afro, and then made it kind of shorter at the end. Well, I still had an afro throughout college, and then I'd say last 5 years especially, like shaved sides and stuff, went with the shorter look, had it short, and then now I've got it like shaved on the sides and then growing out in the front, you know. Only got like, it's like the perfect amount of hair, I'd say. But yeah, you know. Have I tried Taco Bell? Yep, I've tried Taco Bell, and sometimes it makes it where you have to be on the toilet. But I started my channel on July 15th, 2014. I was 12 years old as a little kid. Before then, I'm 22. I'm 22 now. Dude, it's crazy, right? You've been on here for a decade. It's freaking awesome. Beyblade is a sport, and everyone should enjoy the game. For sure. Exactly. That's the beauty of it. Yo, Viva La Hunt. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Afro Kimbo days. Hell yeah, dude. I just got long ass hair. Hey, nothing wrong with that. The longest my hair was, I literally had an afro like this. I kid you not. It was like this. I put like 70, what the hell was it? 73 pencils in my hair during a study hall when I was in school, in high school. And then like the art teacher went out of the room. Or no, it was a substitute that day, I think. Yeah, it was a substitute that day. And I shook my head and pencils went everywhere around the room. I was like, if I do this, y'all are helping me clean them up. And they said, yeah, all right. And I did it. And then there was like 10 that shot out. Didn't hit anybody. Everybody was fine. But it was just like, they're like, holy shit, you did it. Like, what? But, yeah, the freaking Afro days, man, were crazy. Should get a Bumblebee Beyblade because he's from Transformers? Maybe. I mean, if you, like, if you look at how, what's the best way of explaining it? if you look at how they've done these collabs and such, if they sell big time, they'll definitely try to get more. You know, and it's a cool thing that both companies are doing their own collabs around Choke on Air. Like how there's a Giants Drawn Dagger or the B4 Shark Edge, like those exclusives. But then you have Hasbro putting out like, you know, like Transformers and Marvel bays and Star Wars bays, which is really cool. Seeing that on both sides of the spectrum. So if they're successful, it'll mean more down the line. So, you know, be possible. It'll be cool to see that for sure. They had a Bumblebee one for Burst, so it'll be dope to see it in, you know, in Beyblade X. I was Roman and Cody gonna commit to let's see. Commit to team up to end the bootleg bloodline. I mean, if Solo's causing trouble for Cody, but then also trouble for Reigns and such, that can, like, it's gonna lead towards war games, no doubt. And if they have Cody involved with it, then it's for sure like Roman and Cody teaming up on one team because the threat's that big on that side. So maybe there's 5 members on the bloodline side, like the new bloodline. Because I still think they're adding at least one more besides The Rock. I think they're putting in Hikuleo. If you don't know Hikuleo, I forgot the way to say it, but basically the Tongans, like Tamatonga and Tongaloa, they have a third brother. Yeah, they have a third brother, and dude's a giant. Like, he's a wrestler too, so it's like, yeah. You talk about a monster force, him. What if Solo had him go in to replace Jacob? That's the only thing I can imagine. Maybe Jacob turns on Solo and joins Roman. That's one thing I can kind of imagine, but not fully even because how committed Jacob is on that side. But just considering that Solo took the freaking tag title from this man, you know, to make him his enforcer. But I don't know. I think Hikuleo is going to be a part of it, though. I got long ass hair too, rocking the braids. Nice, man. I remember when Beyblade used to air on Cartoon Network. Oh, yeah, on Disney. Yeah, man, for real. Thanks so much. Yeah, of course, Brandon. Really love your channel. Yo, Solo, I'm glad you enjoy it, man. It's all about the good vibes and uplifting here, you know. Contraband. Love from Canada. Yo, you're from Canada. That's so sick. Do you know the Transformers and Spider-Man collab in Hasbro Beyblade X? I do. I just recently opened the Spider-Man 2-pack. And the Transformers ones, I've been doing battles with those over the past few weeks. So, just to show off like their power against the other bays. I'm going to do the same thing with Spider-Man, Venom, holy shit. Spider-Man, Venom, Iron Man, Thanos. I got to do battles with them. So, I also have to do battles with Black Shell. I also have to do battles with Cobalt Dragoon. I also have to do battles with Phoenix Rudder. I also have to do battles with Leon Crest. But Leon Crest and Phoenix Rudder I'm going to hold off on a little bit because they haven't shown them in the show. I know other people have done battles with them, but I'm going to get through these bays. I'm going to do it, man. I got to show you guys how strong all the bays are and such. That way we can see and measure the levels with them. But I'm going into my GT territory. Kimbo311 knows what I mean by this, but in GT there were so many releases that came out that I kind of went from doing just 1v1 battles because I had so much shit I had to get through. I started doing like 1v3s. Except there was 1v1s, so I put them all more in one video. You know what I mean? So it's also less videos for you guys to go and watch and such. So I'm going to do that. I'll have like one bay. So for example, Black Shell versus Drawn Sword, House Scythe, and Night Shield all in one video. Except it'll still be 1v1s. I'm just going to have them all be in one. You know what I mean? Just so it goes quicker, so I'm not taking up time for the entire next month of just doing bay battles. And then we've got more stuff like freaking Whale Wave coming and Lightning Out Drago. Jesus Christ, GT. You're dropping so much stuff. It's insane. And all the battles and stuff, man. Oh, it would be crazy if we get a Beyblade with the oh man, nah. I don't think they do that. Or with the shot gimmick. Oh, shot metal dash, like how it jumps up. If we get a jumping bit, that would be pretty cool. I don't think we're getting that yet with Beyblade X, but maybe in the future. Maybe they'll have combined ratchet bits, like parts like that, where the bit and the ratchet will be combined, like kind of how they did for some disc driver combos in, you know, in Burst, or even, yeah, like how they did it in Burst, or even how they did it during Metal Fight Beyblade during 4D, you know, or Metal Fury. Maybe we'll get some like that, but I think it'll be a bit of time before they start putting in gimmicks like that. But Yeah, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to the painting because I know I sat and talked for a while. I'm gonna go back and I will crank both of those pieces at once since I spent so much time in the chat. Just so we get through the pieces. I know I can sit and flat for a while. But I mean, not that thing. But first things first, I'll show you guys the first piece, and then I will work on the other two pieces, and then I'll show you them. So, 3, 2, 1. Bop bop. There it is, man. So, use that like turquoise blue for the base. It's one of the new colors that I got. And then went in with like some pink, some brown, that turquoise, bringing it back out. Some of the lavender, and yeah, like some hot pink with it too. And then I did some orange for the splatter because I don't have a lot of the orange left, and I just like using it for the splatter, for the pop for some pieces. You know, it's like adding that longevity with the with the paints, with the pieces. Even if it's like, oh hey, what do you do with the paint when it's really low? You know, you don't have enough to be able to do like the designs or stuff. Basically that, like adding it with the splatter. Is that a bug? So a bug landed on this in the middle of it. I didn't even see it, but it's literally a part of the art now. My boy Benjamin. Benjamin! I don't know. Oh, I guess he'll be encased. I salute you, sir. But yeah, that's how the piece. Yeah, that's how the piece turned out. I guess we'll get a R.I.P. Benjamin in the comments. Okay. All right. So I'll look at some more of your guys' comments, and then I'm going to get into it with some more pieces. Brock needs to beat Dom's ass. It still needs to happen. Then him versus Breaker, then Gunther. I mean, gotta see how things go, Brock. That's all I gotta say, man. Beyblade Gen 1 anime. Who would Ojinga Gane, Rob Tinkler, Ben K, Jason DeWine. Yeah, the same guy that voiced Ben K voiced Drago, which is freaking dope. Combination with a Ratchet and a bit will be awesome. Oh yeah, like that combined gimmick for sure. Amazing art. Thanks so much, Brandon. In my opinion, bear with me. Jinga's English voice actor, I don't like it all. I mean, some people don't. I didn't mind it. You know, some people might not enjoy it as much, but I thought like Jinga's voice acting was fine. Love the art. Yo, thanks so much. So I appreciate it. Benjamin art piece. Bug has become one with the art. It's a part of the masterpiece. I'm not trying to pull a Jack up in here, all right? Like how he put Beyblades as the, you know. I mean, would I make a piece with Beyblade? I mean, broken parts. I can't use any. I'm debating, because obviously, like, Studio, I moved stuff from Studio A, now having Studio B. Studio B is literally the same vibe as Studio A, you know. Still got stuff to even get out and add. Do that, of course, over time. But, I have the hanging piece, like the big-time hanging installation, but that's, like, a huge installation that I put in there, man. It's years and years of just hanging stuff up in there. If I wanted to, maybe I could pull like a collage type thing, like how I did a piece with that, except it's me taking broken Beyblade pieces and stuff and then making art out of it. You know, maybe, man. I don't know. We'll see. Just ideas over time, you know what I mean? R.I.P. Benjamin. Hasbro's Beyblade X app is fun. Oh yeah, for sure. Just don't know the exact ways how everything works, but you know, not gonna spend the expensive price on Pegasus, right? Now I'm trying to win it, but like I've got the freaking, well, I've got the Taiwan app. I think it might be. Is it just a Japan app exclusive right now? Because my app doesn't even have like Hell's Chain. It's updated, but it hasn't updated for like Hell's Chain or any of the new bays. So I've been kind of stocking up points. I've been trying a couple wins, and one of the most recent ones, I somehow won Cobalt Drake again, which is crazy. But yeah, Mike Taylor, who voices Dan Kuzo, and Kyle Derrick, who voices Drago. Yeah. That would be cool. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, to reuse them. The voice actors for Beyblade Burst in Season 3 and the voice actors also voice English mainstream anime. How would I react if I heard of Brock returning? That would be pretty wild. But yeah, the JP app updates the rare Bay get significantly earlier than the other regions. Okay, I see. So it's only on the JP app. So that's why. Which that makes sense. So that's why. I'm gonna try to save up points and just wait for because I'm trying to obviously I gotta win Hell's Chain, of course Arrow Pegasus, those two for sure, and I think there's what is it like a bit set or something that comes with it that you can win from the app too or something like that, but yeah, just gotta wait and see how that app updates and stuff. Hopefully it does soon. Do you guys remember the Bakugan game Bakugan Dimensions? Bakugan Dimensions literally was a thing at the very tail. Well, I was into Bakugan, but I didn't discover that Dimensions was a real thing until about 2010, 2011. But that's when it was shutting down, and I was really bummed because I had a bunch of Bakugan. I was gonna put the codes into Dimensions, but then they're like it's shutting down, and I'm like, oh well, cool. Literally within days of me finding out that. But yeah, I definitely remember it and wish they I'm glad it was a thing. I wish they would have brought that back for Gen 2. But also, they had the Bakugan app, but then they just didn't update it after time. It was really cool how it started. But yeah, And I wish they would have put more time into the Bakugan video game. I enjoy the Bakugan game, like the reboot one, except the gameplay takes so long. Like a lot of time to go through. But. So, I have space for another canvas to craft. So, let me see. I gotta see my battery real quick. See how it's going. Okay. It's not too bad. All right. So, I got another canvas that I need to paint. I'm gonna let you guys choose the color. I'm going for colors that I haven't done yet, or haven't done much of yet. Okay. So, there is a new blank canvas back there, and I mean, well, there's two of them. So, which colors should I use? So, there is red, pink, a turquoise blue, and yellow. And that'll be the base that I do for next pieces. I don't think I'll do the Ziggies for those ones, the last two. Let's see, pink, damn, holy all right. Are you guys just saying that because I'm wearing a pink bandana? Okay, so, pink. Pink's gonna be one of the colors, and that's also one that's not being used for a piece right now. So I can just, yeah. That was a pretty solid throw, actually. Holy. All right. And then I've got one more canvas. So we going with the turquoise, the yellow, or the red? Pink. Got blue. Okay. Blue, turquoise. We've been on for an hour, y'all. Hey! The blue. All right. Remember the supermarket fight in WWE? I wonder if we can get that on segment again. They'd have to sit there and pay whatever that market is. Like, they'd have to pay them big time. Like, you should pay all those workers big time. Because if they had a brawl like that, there would be so much that they have to clean up. Also, so much loss in produce. Like, they'd have to pay them a good amount in order to do that. It would be crazy to have a segment like that where there's like a few that's so crazy they go into a park, like a grocery store or something like that. It would be dope. But, yeah. Let's see. Red, blue, and red. All right. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. So blue and red. So I will. Yeah, I'll get another canvas. I got a few more in there, so I will get another canvas and do those. All right. Or if I don't get it on here, I'll save. Yeah. If I don't get it on here, I'll save. You know what? Screw it. I'll do it. I'll do it. It's my turn. So, got the pink, red, blue. So, you. Red. Got the yellow over there. So. Yeah. Perfect. That's gonna be dope. I already know the colors for that one. It's gonna be fun. Alright. So I'll work on these three. I should be able to crack it like this. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Get on you. You that much. This. You're getting low. Okay. This might be the last piece for this peach. Nothing insane. Mega pop with the gold. There it is. Yeah, man, hell yeah, that was sick. Alright, now. Moving on. Some of that eggplant. Got a little bit of a black left, so. Done. Number 2. All right. I'm thinking for color schemes for like last pieces too, or like next piece. That'll be done. Out twice about that. Well, that's okay. We can get this grass up out of here. Oh, damn. I'll just use plastic from now on. That would work like perfectly. Just strip it off. All right. Now, on to the next one. There we go. Difficult one. I'm just over here sweating bullets. What, you know, pieces or whatever. Oh, yo, that scheme is pretty sick. All right. Bring it back out. There we go. Oh wow. Looks like I gotta put the letters. Honestly, yeah, whatever, like that. There you go. Okay. Got you. So, yeah. probably said okay about 5,864 times, you know. Same thing with, you know, and yeah. Okay. There we go. That's an interesting one. I like that. All right. These are the last of these paints, so. Okay. Tiny little bit left to do. I'll get a little more out. Eggplant. Ooh, nice. The top of that. And then we'll do the black. Okay. Done. 3. Now for number 4. This one will probably be the shortest one. Good. This is pretty straightforward. With this style, I'm gonna do big time splatter. So I'm going with that polishy type style, which I do a little bit with these pieces, but like, I mean, you'll see. Similar type, but different at the same time, if that makes sense, you know. And plus it's using acrylics. So now, this is where I go berserkers. The paint's gonna sound funny coming out, but. Going with this style. Make a link bucket. All right. Nice thing having a spigot. There we go. man, yup. He's done. Yeah. Dope. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, that's close. Oh my goodness. All right. Dry it off. Actually, a little bit more on that one. Very little. Oh yeah, there it is. You were a little bit left. Making it work. Let's go. Yep, there it is. Now, completely done. Okay. Now, garbage. One more. Okay. I just appreciate that there's 7 of you that enjoy watching me sit and create a bunch of art and such. And I know it gets quiet. I just get in my groove and just start thinking. I usually like jam out to some music and such. But yeah, you know, it's nice just having that thinking process and such, and then having the environment where it's all peaceful and everything, and then yeah, being able to create some magic. Now, one of the pieces I probably won't be able to lift out. I'll just take a picture of it and put it up later. That being the back one, because I used acrylic paint for that and splattered, and you know, it takes time to dry, so definitely not going to try to lift that one up. But at least 2 of them I'll be able to show you guys. So, let's see. Post it on a community post. Bet. I mean, I could. I haven't posted many pieces there. I should probably start posting them on the community tab as well. So yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll show off all the pieces from the stream in the community tab, because I think I could put multiple pictures. But yeah, yo, Siren, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Bakublader, same thing. Thanks so much, man. Let's see. Those are some solid choices. Let's go. Yeah, man, you already know. Let's see. Adagio, is that you? I was looking at your past streams and you seem to change your profile. Oh, I see. I see. Yo, Levaire, thank you so much. Super late. Sorry. Happy birthday. Thanks for making a very positive blading video. Yo, Tyler, I appreciate it big time. I'm grateful you guys are here and even watching and enjoy seeing me, like, make art and also just making a Q&A out of it, Might as well, man. That blue one is looking cool. Hey, I appreciate it, man. That's the beauty of it. Like, you see how they look from far away, then as you get closer, you see more and more detail with it and it pulls you in. And then it's like, it brings out more space beyond the canvas itself. Like, it's like how you look up at this sky, like at the stars and such. I said it yesterday, but I'll explain it formally for anybody who wasn't here. I guess for an artist statement, I love graffiti. Graffiti is an art form, which usually is acquainted to vandalism because you see it on like abandoned warehouses or brick walls and stuff. That's the first thing you think of with graffiti, right? Like brick wall, city, spray paint, etc., etc. I love the art form and such, and I've always had an interest in making it like mobile to show off the artwork itself, like the art form itself. Which, I mean, there's plenty of people obviously doing that by making tags and stuff on canvases. But doing so in my own way, that being with like my vivid sense of color, or just like the color palettes I go with, because I'll go with any color, Some people might not touch like blacks or pinks or anything like that. Like any color I will work with, and I'll see like what colors fit with a certain theme that I think would be interesting for each piece. So each one stands out, and they're all different. But I also get inspired by stargazing, honestly, by the nighttime sky, or the sky in general. I look up to the sky like during the day. It always fascinates me because it's like we're on this floating rock in space, and there's so much out there, and all we see is like our clouds and our ozone and such, you know what I mean? And possibly planes or things that are up in the, up in the air. And then at night, of course, seeing the stars. So I love stargazing. There's so many times I've seen shooting stars. Like a couple times I've seen like shooting stars go for like 10 seconds, and it's been like, holy, it's insane, But it's like that sense of these pieces, when you go outside, when you first step outside, when it's a really dark night and it's a clear sky, you'll just see all the black, but then your eyes adjust. And then you start seeing the details around. So you'll see like the outlines of things. You'll be able to see things even more at nighttime when your eyes adjust. That includes for the sky and the stars. So you look up at the stars and such, and you see that sky, and it's much more than even what we see in our frame. But you step outside, and as your eyes adjust, you see the stars, right? They focus. You'll see all the different constellations and stuff. That's what these pieces do. It's inspired by like stargazing and such as well. So you see the pieces from far away, you'll see like a couple colors with them. But as you get closer, you'll see like there's more to it and more colors in the palette. Then as you get closer and closer, it's meant to draw you in. And then you see it, and then you see each of the little details. So there might be some hidden colors in there that you might not even see from far away. Like the eggplant, you can't see it at all from here. Like the eggplant or the black, or even like the speckles and stuff, you see the lines as you get closer. Right now you see the blue. You get closer, then you see the lines. You get closer than that, then you even see the details of all the specks and stuff. Just like how your eyes focus with the stars and such, it does the same thing for all the pieces as you go in, It reminds you of like a starscape. Even the piece back there, it's a new series I started, but like how the sky is completely black and you see the stars and such with it. Doing that, like all the colors acting like their own stars or galaxies and such, and then using different colors with them to bring out the pop of like the background as well as like the foreground with it, like how the black and the white complement each other in the sky. But yeah, and each piece is meant to make a bigger sense of space than is actually displayed. And with each one, there was a question earlier. I don't think I answered it. I think I might have gone on a tangent, but it was about like the emotion or stuff that I put in it. With each of the pieces, it could be like things that I think at the certain time, or like things I thought for a long time, going into it. Or like I listen to certain music, it puts me in that zone, and like that's the performative aspect of it. As like you guys saw me like going around and moving around with that. As I'm listening to music, I'm sitting there jamming, just doing like dance moves and stuff. Cause I dance, if you don't know, I like dancing. So dancing around, doing all those types of movements and stuff, even as I'm making the pieces. So that makes it performative art, like seeing like just the movements and the dancing. So imagine like it being in an actual gallery setting or something, like an actual like show setting. to where you have the music playing and me jumping around, like dancing around and doing all of it at the same time. You know what I mean? That being an aspect of it, like performative type aspect, which is pretty cool. That performative art aspect with it too. But yeah, it could be like positive emotions, negative, like just in general, all those emotions focused into one, if you will. And that being with the piece. But then each piece you'll see, and it might feel like a certain sense depending on the colors. You might sense like a little bit of like the redness for like the intensity or the heat or such for things, or like some pieces might feel more calm or cool, and that's up to the artist, you know, to, or that's up to you know, the viewer to decide with it. Like as an artist, I'm playing around with all the different colors and everything, and it's about what pieces gravitate people, because people have their favorite colors and everything, you know. So there might be a piece there where it's like, oh my god, that's my favorite one, or that's my favorite one. I really like that one with the gold. Or I like how that one has the pink and all those colors and such with it. It's about, that's the beauty of it, gravitating to people, each one having that big time sense of energy, and it's meant to put in honestly positive, uplifting, good vibes to whatever space they're installed in, no matter what colors there are with it. So every piece is meant to do that, and it's all up to like the buyer's preference, or you know, the viewer's preference of which one they gravitate to. It's like how there's endless numbers of galaxies and worlds out there that we as humans haven't even discovered or such, and probably never will discover. It's like that, how there's endless possibilities and such, because there's so many different paints and colors to work with, even the combinations with them, even the line work and everything with it. Sometimes I'll use curvy lines, sometimes I'll use like the straight lines and stuff with it. Other times I might just go with the splatter, like how I did for the back piece. So yeah, I did a pink piece with like this type of pattern, so I wanted to do like a splatter piece with the pink. And for the blue, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll do the splatter with it, and I'll also do maybe red piece. Let's see. Okay, there's a good amount of battery left, so I'll probably go get like one more canvas, and I'll add like that canvas over there, and then one other one, and then I'll probably call it. But yeah, that's the overall, I guess, artist statement for my pieces. I go with different sizes with canvases. I mainly like work with larger canvases. Like 16 by 20 is like the perfect size, I think. It's like a good size canvas to where it takes up a decent amount of space and stuff, but it's not ridiculous, you know, like insanely big for anybody who doesn't want to get like a way huge piece. Or like, it's a possibility. I make big pieces as well. Like the biggest one I made, we got actually in our home. It's a 30 by 40, so it's literally like boom, boom. It's a really big canvas or piece, and it's like, yeah, like I've wanted to work with different size canvases. Like it'll be wild if one day it's like, hey, having the money to be able to just drop and be like, oh, hey, you know, this canvas is like 5 feet long by this dimension. This is a huge canvas. Do you think you could do it? If somebody actually gave me that challenge and they're like, hey, I'll pay you for this big canvas. I'm gonna give you a bunch of spray paints. I want you to make this kind of theme. Go for it. I'd be like, bet. You already know, man. I'd be like, yeah, set out the colors and the size of the canvas and everything. You're damn right, I'd go for it. And if it's a huge canvas, if I have a bunch of colors, like on bigger canvases, I'll use all those colors, because I'm that one that's like a huge canvas. All the colors that I currently have in that time period are coming together. That's why you see more colors and such, even with the bigger ones, because it's like all of them working together as a team to not only fill this space, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's the best way I could explain it. But yeah, you know, I guess that's probably the best way I can explain. Great Blade videos. What do you think of Cobalt Dragoon? Good or trash? I think it's good. I think it's a really dope bay. I'm glad that's not OP with like the spin steel or anything, but like having that left rotation, it's just nice having that balance. I think they're trying to be careful with the left rotation balance because they don't want to have like left rotation spin steel spam all the time, of course, but you know, just big time balance. Bakugan episode reaction. I don't know. I've got a bunch of videos to honestly do, battle wise. I got to get caught up with some battles before getting anything with Bakugan. Otherwise, I'm going to fall behind with Beyblade X, even with how much I've been putting out. So, yeah, I got caught up with the show, but now I got to get caught up with the battles again, because, you know, having Spider-Man and Venom and Iron Man and Thanos and Black Shell and Cobalt Dragoon and Leon Crest and Phoenix Rudder all the battle with 8 bays. Got a bunch to go through, but I'm gonna crank and, you know, do those battles and such. I can't do anything art-wise myself. Well, I definitely appreciate you know, just art in general. And can't necessarily say you can't, you know, can't do anything art-wise. Art's very interpretive. Like, you can do more than you think. You know, it's all about finding your style and such with it. That's the big time thing, is just finding your own style and sticking with it. It took me a long time to even like get down the style and stuff with this. Like, the first time I really like went for it with this type of style was the bakugan rack. You know, the rack that I got to put all my deck profiles on. That was like the first attempt, and then it's like, oh man, this turned out really well. You know what? I want to get some canvases and get back into art big time. It was like right before I started dating my girlfriend, and she helped me get a big time awakening and such with art and getting back into it. And she's just opened my third eye big time to where I'm able to like crank and just create so many amazing works, man. And it literally feels like the sky's the limit. It's the best feeling ever. And you know, it just definitely took time to find that style and such. Even with the first pieces that I was doing, it's like, okay, I can even look back at some of the first pieces I made, and I see now how I evolved since then with how I go about making the pieces. With each one, it's just like I evolve with the style and stuff that much more. I learn more about smoothing things out. I learn more about like where exactly I want the splatter, or like even one little mark with a certain color, how that'll switch up like a certain area of it. Like, will it bring light to that corner or that line right there or that spot, or bring out those colors, you know. But yeah, there's something about breaking the rules. I love it. Your thought process is awesome. I love it. I appreciate it, man. Still can't believe you managed to pull Cobalt Dragon. I can't either. I'm still shook. I mean, I hope the app updates so I can try to go for Aero Pegasus, because that thing does look really, really cool. But, you know, I still don't even have Hell's Chain yet. Happy birthday, bro. Yo, Galactic Base, thanks so much, man. I don't hate art, just hard for me to do. It's about finding your style, because like I said, it's interpretive. Art is very, very diverse, and it's just about playing around with the things that you're interested in and the style and such. Like, I particularly am like big time with my graffiti, and I also love doing landscapes, you know. And I don't mind doing portraits and such, but say like my girlfriend is really, really solid with her proportions and everything when she does like portraits and everything, or her drawings in general. Like, her proportions, she draws like a printer, and it's freaking phenomenal. It's really, really crazy, dude. So it's like different artists specialize in different things, you know, and that's just the beauty of it. It's just about finding your style with things, you know. And that's one thing that's really, really amazing about it, you know. But do you watch Spider-Man TV animated shows? If so, what kind? I haven't watched Spider-Man in a long time. Oh, sorry, disconnected for a second. But yeah, last Spider-Man I saw was Spider-Man 3, I think. But they brought back Bakugan Stand on the Bakugan Armored Alliance generation. Yeah, I was so happy when they did that. I remember going out to, it's crazy even saying that, going out to LA and being a part of the premiere that they put out for season 2 of Gen 2 for the Invitational. It was insane, man. The 2019 Invitational. Oh my god. But it's like it's just really insane it. Like, going out and literally being in a small movie theater with members of Spin Masters headquarters, as well as amazing other Baku tubers and Baku masters, and watching the show, and then just sitting there seeing the first 2 episodes, giving our thoughts, and then Bakugan Stand, literally all of us were like, whoa! It's crazy, man. Like, so many people were like, yo, it's back! I got hype. I was like, Bakugan Stand's back. Just they said that. And then they brought back the cards, you know, and did gate card set for the domes. That was freaking sick too. Like, how they paid homage with that. Kimbo, thank you so much for the stream. I look forward to how the paintings turned out. I gotta go. UK time is late here. Let's see here. Late here for me. It's almost 10 p.m. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, brother. Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you so, so much, man. I really, really appreciate it. So, wow, your time zone's about, what? Almost 10 p.m. So, I mean, you're like 5 hours ahead. That's crazy, man. It's really, really wild how the time zones work, like being 5 hours ahead with the time. But thank you so, so much for coming by, Ying. I really appreciate it, man. Love you, Kimbo. And I said, bro, you can do anything, man. You're amazing. Love you, bro. See ya. I appreciate you, Ying. Thanks so much for coming by, man. I appreciate you coming to the birthday live stream and wishing happy birthday and everything. You're a goat, dude. Like, you guys are all the goats. I can't say it enough, for real. Even having you guys here and enjoying, like, asking me questions and seeing me do artwork. It's amazing, man. They brought back gate card set on the Bakugan Geogon Rising. Yeah, in Gen 3, which is so sick. What are my hopes for Bash in Berlin? I mean, Gunther versus Randy. It would be cool if Randy became a 15-time champion, but I see Gunther winning this. He's not losing the title that soon. They're just going to make it where it's like no questions asked. Gunther's the champion right now. Now, who's going to take him down? I don't know. Maybe Braun Breaker loses the IC title at some point, and then they put him in a program, because I can imagine, like, Gunther versus Braun, that's a big match. And with how Braun Breaker's being, like, they build him up the right way, he'd be a good contender. For sure. Like, there's him. I mean, there's a bunch of different wrestlers that could be good contenders. It's just, you know, it's interesting. Like, Gunther's a beast. Like, you got to be ready, man. I definitely think we'll get Gunther versus Rollins. Just not yet. Maybe that'll happen at, like, the Royal Rumble or something. Because, Rollins being out, he's going to be in a feud with Bronson Reed when Reed comes back. So that would keep him busy for a little bit. Then maybe he'll have a feud with Gunther or something. Maybe not at the Royal Rumble. Who knows? But yeah, have a feud with Gunther. And maybe Seth might be the one that actually takes out Gunther. Who knows? And it's so tough to tell. It's so tough to tell, man. But definitely, it's going to build up to Rollins versus Punk. They're saving Rollins versus Punk for, like, WrestleMania, which makes sense, you know. Like, Drew and Punk having this feud. I mean, you had Seth and Drew, you know, before. You got Drew and Punk right now, so obviously Seth versus Punk is the one. So, yeah, that's the one I see happening at WrestleMania, which was supposed to happen this WrestleMania, but then, of course, Punk getting hurt. Bakugan stand and Bakugan card, gate card set will always be my favorite in the Bakugan Generation 1 Legacy show. Or Generation 2 reboot. Yeah, like, it's the best thing. That's one of the things that makes Bakugan. Bakugan Bro! Bakugan stand. Randy might win and move to Raw. I don't know. I mean, it'll make sense. If he does, like, if he wins, he'll definitely move to Raw. Yeah, I guess we just got to see how it's gonna pan out. Let's see here. Generation 2, Athena and Magnus and Misfit Clan. Generation 3 are my favorites. Yeah, I gotta watch more Gen 3 for sure. I definitely gotta watch it. What month will Cody and Roman team up? Maybe Survivor Series. If Roman gets that desperate for people, maybe Cody will step up and help him. You know, because he has respect for Roman and, like, Bloodline and everything. But then he'll see how dangerous the new Bloodline is, because especially having a feud with Solo, especially if he's got to go and face Solo again, if he's gonna have to face him again, you know, after things with Kevin Owens. But then also, like, what's gonna happen with Kevin Owens? Like, you know, that man's gonna probably turn heel or something, you know. But we gotta wait and see. What's up, E? How you doing? But now I'll show you guys the pieces, and then we'll get into the last two. So, number 2. Or my girlfriend. God, she's the sweetest. I freaking love her. But, ba-da-ba-ba. So there it is. It's got the golds. It's got some reds with it. Red, dark blue, and peach with the gold. So, you know, having that big time gold. As you can see right there, the shine. Loved playing around with, like, the big time reds and blues with that one, because they're colors that make each other, like, pop big time. But then also the gold that's shining with it as well. And then we got this one here, so more of like a lighter lavender kind of feel with it, except, you know, my own twist. So 3, 2, 1. Ba-ba-ba. So there it is with all the lavender. You got the greens, you got your really light blues, like your navy blues with it. You got the big time, like, sky blue with it. Just looks really, really dope. You got a bit of that eggplant with it. If you look close, that's what I mean by, like, the close details and stuff. You see some of the eggplant splatter. Like, as you get closer, you know, You see the piece come closer, you see more details with it, and that's what makes it really, really fun and epic, you know. Really, really cool. Also looks like water. Yeah, like moving, flowing water, like a world of water. Yeah, man. That's too cool. Yo, thanks so much, Solo. I appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you. Um, but yeah, these are the latest two pieces, and I will work on the last two. So we'll go do that. My phone's at about 15, so I should have enough juice to do a couple more pieces, and then I'll end off it straight. All right, so we got the blue for this one is voted on by you guys, and then we got the red for this one, which I'm going to go and get one more canvas, and that will be for the red. All right, so I'll work on these pieces, gonna get these done, and then maybe I might be able to show that one off, the back one, maybe, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, worst case, maybe I can connect hotspot, and yeah, I'll probably do that. I got a game plan. That way, I could show it to you guys as I walk around and such. The signal might just drop for a second, but you know, it won't be anything crazy. Let me see, 15. Pretty sure this one's gonna look so fire. I appreciate it. So, we got him. Last two. So, we're going to drop the red on this one. Actually, how much red? Not that much. Alright, so, yeah, I'll hold on to that. Okay. Got that red. Made one here. Okay. So, made the red one, but need one more vote from y'all. It'll be explosive if Dean Ambrose consider returning to WWE now that the company is on Triple H and returns to reunite the Shield temporarily. Yeah, that would be pretty dope. I mean, I can imagine there being one last run with the Shield, maybe. Maybe he'd go back at some point. But Mox has still got a bunch of stuff to do in AEW. And he's one of those ones I think will be away for a while. Maybe he'll come back for, like, the end of his career. Who knows? But, yeah, you know. It'll be that thing of, like, oh, my God, the Shield. Like, looking at it. I mean, it's been 12 years even. It's insane saying that, man. Literally, the Shield broke up 10 years ago. It's insane. But, last question for y'all. Wonder what this one's going to look like. You got that red. I'm going to do the same thing that I did for that back one because I made, I'll say, like, the full spray paint one using red. I've done one of those. Same thing with the pink. That's why I did the splatter. So, I'm going to do the splatter for the red and as well as the splatter for that one. But, I'm going to ask you guys. I think I got enough of each. For sure I got enough of one. I think I have enough of the other. So, should I use the sky blue? The more like sky turquoise blue? Or the dark blue? The dark blue, I think I've got enough to cover the canvas. And then it'll probably turn into one that I use for just a little bit of splatter at the end. So, you know. Should I use this one or this one? And whichever one you vote on, I'll use. Cody might join along too, and John Cena. I don't know if Cena will. Stone Cold, he doesn't ever really get a reason. Unless, like, The Rock goes and talks smack about Stone Cold, you know. But, yeah, like I said. Would love to see Stone Cold come back, but, like, yeah. Am I a NASCAR fan? Not, like, crazy, but, like, I appreciate what they do because it's really freaking dangerous. You already know. Shark Catch reminds me of Rage Longinus. Oh, yeah, with, like, the uppercut points at the end. You could definitely see it. Like a right rotation kind of uppercut Rage. But, yeah, dark blue. Dark blue. You guys are leaning more towards the dark? Y'all go into the darkness. You bunch of antagonists. No, I'm just kidding. But, alright, we'll go with the dark blue. Alright, y'all decided it. You got the dark blue. So, next piece I'll do, which maybe I'll do it on screen, off screen, I'm not sure, but I'll use the light for it. But, yeah, so there should be enough in here to do that. Alright, and right here, Emma, my doggo. She going tater tots in there. Lord, let there be enough. Okay. I like it because it's a challenge, because I gotta be sparing with it and mindful of the paint. She's getting low. Come on. We're almost there. Work with me. We're almost there. I think we're good. We got it. We got it. Let's go. That was sick, too. Oh, man. Whatever colors go on there, they're going to pop like crazy. And there's still a good chunk left. Maybe I might be able to use it for one more piece. Yeah. I'll just go with it. There we go. So, for this one, that one. tail end of some pieces. All right. Some things. These are about to go down. Oh, bro. Already. Never forgetting. Mom's spaghetti. Oh. Got a little bit left. So that'll be good for it. Cool. Oh, yeah. Done. Man. Oh, boy. The doggos are about to come out, y'all. Ready to see them? And they're off. Our crazy kids are running around the yard. Oh, you too. They definitely will. Oh, yeah. Here's Grandma. Here's Chase. Both of them going wild. Dogs going wild. Oh, damn. That was sick. Yeah. That's it.
It's like after the orange to the blue from the side. I was like, oh yeah.
All right. So let's make some of that thing right now. Oh yeah.
John plugged up my cast iron. That's crazy.
Oh.
Do you want the kiddos out here with you?
Yeah, they can chill out here. Oh, you too, honey. They'll probably make cameos too. They'll be like, hi. They met Chase, they haven't met Emma too much.
Emma Lynn. Sweet Emma.
Emma.
What's your dad doing?
I miss. She made a little bit of a cameo. She just walked through. She's like, I'm going to show who I am, but I'm not going to show who I am.
I'm a loser.
Chase is like, hey, look at me. I'm cute. And Emma's like, I don't really feel like it. Hi, Emma. Oh, you want to? Don't drink that. Hi. Don't drink that. I love you. But do not drink that water. That's painted. Okay, I've got a couple more to add to this one. Gucci. And then we'll get into the ram. Oh god, that did not sound healthy. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, man. There we go. All right. little bit more. There he is. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not one that's gonna show up like crazy, and that's okay. So, no, actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more to that one. There we go. That needs to be a little bit of that dark tan thing. Make it pop, 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 pop. All right. I gotta go kind of quickly because I know my phone battery's getting low at this point. So maybe the dog wants to make a cameo. All right. Red. Oh boy. Yep. Done with that. All right. Now go with the jet black. All right. And the black. Ooh. That's dope. That's dope. Let's make the water gray. All right. So we got purple, or lighter purple, I should say. Yeah, there it is. All right. Hoppa. So like a maraca. Maraca. All right. Oh yeah. Not bad on. Then the lime green. This is gonna make it pop big time. Ah, yeah, there it is. All right, the dark red. All right. Now, see if we can get some more silver, and then we'll be good. Oh, yep, there it is. All right. Done. I'll put a little more of the purple, the dark purple on top. And then I think there we go. Yep, that's it. That's it. No more, no more. All right. Okay. And we'll see if my doggos will come over and do a little cameo. You can meet our family. All right, so. I'm gonna test something. So definitely stay in the chat. Let's see, dark blue, doggy, yep. Dean, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Cody, Cena, Range, Jay, Sammy. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to switch signals, so using my hotspot. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? It probably isn't the greatest quality compared to what I had before, but you know, as long as it works, if you guys can hear me and see me okay. Yes, okay, cool. Just making sure. So with this, I could show you guys the finished pieces, and then I'll walk around a little bit. Actually, I could walk around a little bit now, but yeah, it's better. Can you repeat what you're trying to say about my comment? Oh, that it was, honestly, it's a cool concept, like being a build-up like that. I can imagine it being Bloodline rules, but I don't know if like all those people would get involved. Like I feel like a few would, maybe, who knows? Maybe they'll line up and help out Reigns. It depends on how they build this up. But you're right. I definitely see it ending Bloodline rules match though, like Rock versus Reigns and his Bloodline rules. So like you see them wrestling, but then it won't be as tough on the Rock too, because then you'll have other people going in and working too. But yeah. So it's getting a little low, but time to show you guys the pieces. All right. So first things first. This is the pink piece. Ta-da! Got all the splatter with it. Looks honestly really, really solid. I love how they like marbled a little bit. I don't use that much water. I mean, they stick with like the pigments. That way, this pigments will stay and not get like waterlogged. But had a little bit of water with it, so like they meld a little bit into one another, but they still like all stand out. But that's the pink piece right there. Wanted to make a splatter piece with the pink. Then you guys wanted the dark blue. And there's the dark blue, having all the big time colors. I love the colors with this one, like the silver making it pop. Then also there's like purple with it, which you can't see underneath because like the blue background with it. But then you know, having the yellow, having the green, that orange with it, also the red pop. The way how Seth actually is trying to help Cody actually learn from his sins. Yeah, for sure. That looks marvelous, the dark blue. I appreciate it. And that's how you know you got a bunch of colors, because it's the dark blue, but they all make it look like it's black. There's all the different colors with it. And then the red. So of course I had to put the green in there, that complementary color. And then having the orange and the purples in there, making it like a triad. And then got like some of the dark reds as well. Got some of the silvers in there. Some you know, dark, well, I got some purple in there as well. It looks like dark blue against it, but yeah, because you know red and blue make up the purple, so I think that's cool that it makes like the dark purple look like a blue. But yeah, man, also like a little bit of blue added as well. That's so beautiful. Thanks so much. I appreciate it big time. So with this stream, I've been cranking a lot of art. Like I cranked like what 5 pieces yesterday, and then 6 more today. Used a lot of canvases. I'll definitely have to get more because I've just been going balls to the wall with art. But yeah. So boom. Hey, I'm on. Boom. And boom. So, what Cartoon Network shows do you enjoy watching in the past? Oh, a bunch of them, like Ed, Edd and Eddy, Camp Lazlo, Foster's, Dexter, um, you name it. There's so many, man. My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Damn. Codename Kids Next Door. Honestly, Powerpuff Girls. Honestly, Puffy Amiyumi. There's a lot, and then you have Adult Swim with things like freaking. That's how I got into the Oblongs. That's also how I got into Inuyasha when I was way younger, and that was my favorite anime. But yeah, then the pieces from earlier, bop, 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 and then you got the pieces now, bop, bop, and bop. But yeah. So I don't have much battery left. I got 8%, so I'll do a little Q&A for the end part, but I'll have you guys meet some of my doggos. Hey, Chase, come here. Come on, Chase. Come on. Chase, come on. Hey, sir. Can you sit? That's a good boy. Can you look at me? Guys, this is Chase. So Chase, you know. The boy Chase. He is adorable, so chill and laid back, and he's just like, what's good, Dad? He's like, what? You are so freaking cute. Yeah, that's the boy. He loves snuggles and cuddles, and he's chilling laid back, and he's awesome. But yeah, Emma Lynn. So she's the young one that's a wild child, but she's still sweetie. Emma, sit. Look at me. Or almost. She was there, and then she was like, Mom. He is cute. He is adorable. And then you got Emma Lynn over here being a wild child. She's the one that'll go around and talk some smack, though. You know. Like the second she sees anybody or hears anybody, like, whoa, 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 a wiggle butt. A wiggle butt over there. Yeah. A little chow. Thank you. So, yeah, guys, made 6 pieces. Made a bunch of them. Yeah, if you guys got like any questions or anything you want to ask, feel free to. I'll end this off soon. Yeah, made a lot of artwork. Definitely plan on getting. Oh, that one, yeah. She likes the pieces we cut.
Why would they an extra?
Hey,
Emma?
little gremlins.
Emma?
Chase. Oh boy, they're doing the zooms.
Whoa.
They're doing the zoomies.
Emma!
Hey.
Emma, come.
No being rude. Come on.
Come here. No, Ken.
Come on. Check in.
Sit. Thank you. Very good. Chase, you just held your own. Don't step on Dad's thing.
Chase, come here. No. Don't drink that. That's not puppy water. That's artist water. They both be so cute. I'm gonna just be a wild child. But yeah. She a little sweetie. You got Chase. Over here, enjoying life and vibing. Hi, sir. Your dogs look so cute. Thanks so much. The dogs look absolutely adorable. They're so cute. We pooped them out. Oh boy. She got the zoomies. And she's off. And then Chase is just like, hey, neighbor dog, what you doing?
Emmeline.
Why you got that smile? He smiled as soon as I said that. Chase, come here. Chase.
Okay.
So Chase, come on.
Come check in or we go inside.
Come check in. Try to mess with the. Why you gotta mess with the neighbor dog?
Oh, very good.
You don't do nothing.
Sit.
But
Very good.
all right, so the battery just hit 5%. Is low, so I should end this off soon. But yeah, let's see. Do you watch reality TV or unscripted TV? Both. Yeah. But yeah, guys. So I guess with this, I'll end this off. I just want to say thank you all so much to everybody who came into the birthday live stream. You guys are absolute goats. Yeah, made it around the sun again. I'm 29. Oh yeah. So many people have said happy birthday, and it's blown my mind, and it's been nuts, man. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. I got a lot of battles coming. I got battles, like I said, to do with Spider-Man, with Venom, with Iron Man, with Thanos, with Black Shell, with Cobalt Dragoon. Also, in time, Leon Crest and Phoenix Rudder. Lots of different bay battles and such. But I'll make it where it's like multiple bays per video and such, so we get through it quicker. But yeah, a lot of plans. I also have burst plans. I got one last burst unboxing doing. This is gonna be for sure it. Like it's it. But yeah. Have another live stream who's been streaming for 4 or 5 hours and still running. Nice, man. Do I have an episode reaction live soon? I'm caught up. I mean, besides 45, which just dropped, I'm gonna wait for it to get subbed. When it gets subbed, if there's an episode, like if it's somebody finds it subbed, send it to me because I'll definitely like check it out. But 45 is the latest one to get dropped, and I want to watch it. I just want to watch it subbed so I understand everything with it. But yeah, I got caught up. I think yesterday was, yeah, I watched 44. So yeah, yo, thanks so much, Brandon. You're welcome, Kimbo. Happy birthday again. I can't wait to see it all. Yeah, I'll post pictures once they're all dry. Such too. If you smell what the game is cooking, yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this off. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some other content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Once again, thanks so much for the happy birthdays. And yeah, there's so much hype. Just honored to be here. Grateful to be here. Glad to be here. And gonna go do some more filming. I got some survival battles to do. Yeah, fucking word. Survival battles to do. But till next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool shoot or let it rip or bakugan bro. I'm up out of here. You guys are the goats. Thanks so much.